young sisters in the house, older sisters in the house, don't let your body write a check that your soul cannot cash. It's harder for young people to get this, but some of you older folk, you should have got it by now. You should have got it right now. You watch her preen and giggle with her new beau when her new beau comes around. Everything you say is at odds with what she's feeling. Everything you say is at odds with what she's feeling. I beg you, sweetheart, with everything in me, not to do anything foolish. You try talking with her about what she's feeling, but love has cast its spell. I've heard and you've seen, and people, young girls will get caught up with a dude, and they will cuss their mama out. They will throw away a lifetime of love and care that somebody has given them for some guy they just met. They will throw all that away. And then when the relationship ends, guess who's still there? Mama. But you can't tell them anything when those hormones start raging and they think it's love. She can't hear you, it seems. Finally, you threaten to kidnap her and lock her in a room for 6 months until the spell wears off. That's what I'm going to do to British, trust me. When y'all don't see British for locked up. But your girlfriends talk you out of it and urge you to watch and pray instead, which is all the mother can do in most instances anyway. You pray a mother's prayer, God, protect my child from herself. She has her whole life in front of her. Because what we want to do is raise her to become that superwoman you saw. Beautiful, bold, proud, intelligent, strong. That's what we want. That's this woman in this text. And most writers believe that she didn't even end up getting the man. And when she got him, he kept on leaving. But she was strong in herself. The advice that she gives, the advice is important. Watch who you fall in love with. And I know you can't, I don't know, whatever y'all say, you know, you don't get to pick who you fall in love with. Well, it seems to me you do. So let me close with this. This was for black people, for Black History Day. 2 things I want to close with. One, I told you that my concern for the black church is that we're not black enough culturally. And I've shared with you, we got all this big old building and all these rooms. And I understand why you got numbers on the rooms, makes it easier to find. So you ought to go to the top of the step, see a sign, like when I go to hospital visits, and I got to know which way to go. I look and it says, all right, 602 north, cool, 60 whatever. So there ought to be a sign at the top of the step says 207 this way, 20 whatever that way. But when I get to the room, it ought to be the Harriet Tubman room or the Sojourner Truth room or the Ida B. Wells room or the Rosa Parks room. When I get to the room, there ought to be something in this building that tells me who worships here, that tells me what the history and the culture of the people are in this building. So I'm just sharing with you as the pastor of New Prospect Baptist Church that we ain't black enough.